We have a leaked promo art for the upcoming Captain America Civil War. And this is being directed, of course, by the Russo brothers of the Winter Soldier fame, which they did with a high level of creative excellence. And I believe that Winter Soldier took Marvel to a whole other level with the crime thriller that was Captain America Civil War. And one thing is for certain, I believe with all my heart that last year, in terms of consistency, it was probably the best year of Marvel. Winter Soldier came out, and then it was followed up by Guardians of the Galaxy. And if you see where Marvel positioned them, they positioned them in April and in August. And in my view, it seems as if they were not too sure about what these movies were going to do. And I think that they even underestimated how well these movies were going to do. And they did not expect that both of these movies, Winter Soldier and Guardians of the Galaxy, were going to do so well and further cement Marvel in their place at the top of the comic book movie food chain, and literally right now the top of the box office food chain. Marvel right now are on top, and they never expected this to happen with Captain America Winter Soldier. That's why they put it in April, and now literally April is now a blockbuster month. They made so much money there. And then August, Guardians of the Galaxy literally just blew the box office. Had it not been for Mockingjay and American Sniper, Guardians of the Galaxy was going to be the number one box office movie of the year last year. So Civil War is coming next year, and this is the image we've been given. And I'll preface my reaction by saying that this is not confirmed. And one of the things we have right now in the internet is there's a lot of rumor, speculation, and hyperbole circulating out there, and everybody just buys in immediately without finding out and confirming stuff. And a lot of people go on tangents and overreact on stuff that is strictly rumor. And right now, this image that we're seeing right now is actually still a rumor. And it was posted by the Scoop King himself, El Mayimbe of Latino Review. And El Mayimbe has a decent track record. He's obviously in a space that is very risky, because when you're scooping stuff, some of the stuff might be inaccurate, and sometimes even the studio might, if your scoop gets very viral, the studio still have the power to change it, and it's a very risky business. But he gets a lot of scoops correct as well, so we have to also give him the benefit of the doubt until it is proved otherwise by the studio. But the basic guideline we're dealing with scoops and rumors is just always take all rumors with a pinch of salt. And this one has been loaded up by himself, El Mayimbe, on his Instagram account. Now, this picture, for me, this is my reaction and this is my review. Number one, this picture for me looks fan-made. First of all, I don't think it's real. It just looks a bit fan-made. But with the kind of graphic designers we have out there in this internet age, a lot of people are designing on the same level as studio designers. And this one for me, just at first appearance, just looking at it, just giving it a simple eye test, it looks rather fan-made and not real. And number two, my other concern with this thing is it looks too similar to the trailer of Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, where we have two heroes fighting in the rain. And in this picture, we have Captain America and Iron Man fighting in the rain. And I really doubt that Marvel would go that route, especially with their current success. I doubt they would copy what DC is doing in any shape, form, or fashion. I believe they would stay in their lane. So just based on looking at this picture, I don't think it's real. And I think it just looks too similar to Batman v Superman, especially those people who went for the IMAX event say that after Superman lands in the rain and is face to face with Batman, they begin to clash. And they begin to move each other, similar to what we're seeing in this picture. But, however, if it is legit, if this picture is real, all I can say is Civil War. Captain America Civil War is going to be the official spark of the civil war between DC and Marvel. And right now, there is a civil war that's happening on the internet amongst fans and fanboys. There are some fans who are taking the Marvel side, there's some fans who are taking the DC side, and then there are fans who are taking both. But there's definitely a civil war that's happening out there in the internet space. But this picture would officially mark, in my view, it would spark the flame for an official civil war between DC and Marvel. Because this picture, let's face it, it's just too similar to Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. And I know that this is just a leak, but one thing I can tell you is if this is legit, it's on. It is on. It is officially on. Marvel are literally now putting their foot in the sand. They're drawing their line in the sand and saying, DC, it's on. Civil War is happening between Marvel and DC, because I don't think that Marvel is going to keep working so hard and quietly sit back and just let DC just stroll into the marketplace. Because 2016, DC is coming to the market with their first movies after Man of Steel. The DCU now is officially kicking off next year, and I don't think that Marvel is just going to sit back and let DC just stroll into the marketplace and take over. Marvel is going to keep working hard to stay on top, and what that means is that starting next year, just book these words, mark my words, we're going to see the best of Marvel. So far, Marvel have done a great job. Everybody is on the Marvel bandwagon. But all I can tell you right now is starting next year, Marvel is actually beginning next year, because from 2008 until to now, Marvel have had zero competition. Zero competition. The only competition they had was Dark Knight. And but from 2008 until now, Marvel have had zero competition. Sony tried with Spider-Man, and Fox obviously have been very consistent with the X-Men, but at the end of the day, they're still Marvel properties. But for the first time, Marvel is going to face competition, and the competition will be coming from DC and Fox Marvel. There's going to be a lot of competition coming next year, and 2016 is going to be ground zero. It's the beginning. It's a big year for both DC and Marvel, and as fans, let's sit back and enjoy the ride. I have a feeling that both companies are going to push each other to new levels of creative excellence, and we're going to experience a tremendous treat. This picture is, if it's real, it's a statement of intent. It's not only about Iron Man and Captain America. It's also Marvel saying that Batman v Superman, let's see what you got. We're not just going to sit back and let you take over everything we've built. Don't forget who we are. We are Marvel, and we're here for business. But it's going to be a civil war. But we're in for a lot of treats next year. We've got DC, Marvel, and Fox releasing so many comic book movies this next year. After Age of Ultron, I'm done for the year. Okay, I'm still waiting for Ant-Man, and I don't know what else is coming. But I'm more excited about 2016, because now, for the first time, the real civil war is going to begin. Get ready for the civil war. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't followed us, just follow us on Twitter. We're going to keep bringing you great insight and great news in the comic book movie space.